now. We know from Secretary of State Blinken that they're going to open this consulate in Jerusalem. I think people might be a little confused as to, wait, hold on, there's an embassy in Jerusalem, so this is a consulate. What's the political ramification or implication by opening a consulate like this? There's the headline, U.S. to reopen Jerusalem Consulate to engage with Palestinians. Is this concerning to you at all?
It is concerning. I would encourage your viewers to look at the op-ed that David Friedman, our ambassador, wrote recently, where he gives the history that recalls that the consulate was opened during the Ottoman Empire when its purpose was to bring Jews back to Jerusalem. And what now, this perverted notion of what the consulate is doing now, representing specifically Palestinians, when our embassy there should be representing all faiths, which it does. And when we moved the embassy to Jerusalem, I recall at the time, a lot of people from the State Department warning the president that apocalypse would happen. And he said, no, I'm committed to doing this. It's what we promised to do. And he stood by his decision to do it, and that's where embassy should be. There's not a need for a separate consulate that specifically, as the Biden administration is saying, will be representing the Palestinian nation. That's what our embassy there in Jerusalem represents, all the people in that region. And I think, David, it's a bigger question about where the Biden administration is going in their policies in the Middle East. Because when we see what's happened with the Trump administration's policies toward Iran, it created peace in the Middle East because we took on Iran. If all of a sudden you're now renegotiating with those terrorists who essentially took American money from the Obama administration that was used, we know, to fund assassinations of other Westerners in the Midwest. That's what American dollars were used for when the ballots of cash were sent to Iran. And we're now renegotiating with the Iranians. I think that there's a lot to be concerned about. And I think that opening a consulate specifically for the Palestinians when we have an embassy in Jerusalem is the wrong move.